Hey guys, I wanted to give you a few examples of finding the mean, which is also called average, finding the average. These are some examples using some graphs. We had some pictographs, we had some bar graphs, we had some line graphs, we even had some dot plots today in class. But the basics are these two things when you're finding the average or the mean. You want to find the sum of the data, you want to add them up, and then you want to divide by the number of pieces of data that there is. So I'm just going to work a couple of these to make sure that we've got these two steps down. First of all, I want to find the sum of the data, so I'm going to use some organization to help me. I'm going to label my graph. So this student right here, shoe size was 8. Michelle's shoe size was a 10. Carmen's was in between 6 and 8, so that's 7. Jen's was 9, and this student, Alexis, was a 6. So I need to find the sum of the data. So I'm going to group some of these kind of easily to see what I've got. First of all, I've got a total of 18 between those two students. I've got a total of 16 between these two students, and then I've got 6 more that I need to account for. So just going to do a little mental math to group those, and then go ahead with my addition over here. 6 and 6 gives me 12, and 12 plus 8 is 20. And then I've got 2, 3, and 4. So I've got the sum is 40. So the 40 is our total, and now I'm going to divide that by the number of pieces of data. And so my data in this case are the students. I talked to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students. So I'm going to divide my total of 40 by those 5 students, which is obviously easily to do, and that's just 8. So no remainder. So 8 is the average shoe size. So you can say mean or you can say average, but the mean would be a size 8 shoe in this case. And most of the time I like to have students box the answers for me. Just following this simple 2 steps, I was able to solve that pretty easily. Let's see. I'll take a look at maybe this pictograph here. Every picture equals 1 student, so I'm quickly going to label my graph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. The most common mistakes that happen are because students don't want to go to the trouble to label their graphs. They think they can do it all in their head, and I would love to say that they can, but they can't, because they make tiny mistakes, which causes them to get the wrong total, and then the wrong total causes them to get the wrong answer. So I'm asking them not to try to be so brave and think that they can do every single thing inside their head. I'm having them list out the things that they need. So again, I'm going to go through and start kind of combining some things. Sometimes things jump out at me that make it easier. So like 8 and 2 obviously is going to get me to 10. 9 and 6 is going to get me to 15. And so those are just some easier numbers to group. And then I've got 5 left over, so I can easily get to a total of 30. And then now I'm going to divide. Since I've already found the sum of the data, now I'm going to divide by the number of pieces of data. So my total was 30. I have group A, B, C, D, and E. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. So I'm going to divide by 5, and 30 divided by 5 is 6. No remainder. So to answer this question, I would say that the average or the mean is 6, and in this case, my label is students. So my average is 6 students. Asking students to put the label with everything just to keep it straight. All right, those are the only 2 steps you need to find the mean or to find the average of any set of data that you want, any type of graph that you want. You just follow those 2 steps and you will be able to find the average. Thanks for watching.